have to gather high enough that it'll have enough support. Because like, look at those caliper measurements. It's a ridiculous size. But two, also, knowing that I'm going to squeeze a lot, if I build my post like too hefty, it sometimes can be a problem when I squeeze it a lot because that squeeze glass is going to squeeze out, and then I'll have that like glass off the end of the stick. I don't want that either. So it's like deep enough and just enough to achieve the geometry, but you don't necessarily want to totally bulk it out. Just like, it's like a little higher than you might anticipate, but mindful is it's going to grow considerably. And I'm already just starting to hold it out just to encourage that. I think I'm going to try this with just two.
Right. Hope you're doing great. You guys got together.
Hopefully reminding us.
Good. That's good. Let's see. When we actually start to gather up, you can start mentioning, you can start jacks.
Similar to yesterday, I kind of just like will encourage the corners with my tweezers on the back side.
That's fine.
The corners were just a little bit rounded. 100%. So, just to point out here, like, typically I wouldn't be a fan of, I was talking yesterday about having enough support, and typically I wouldn't be a fan of like this kind of reverse curve in here. I'd want a little more mass filling that. But because I know I'm going to squeeze, like when I squeeze, this glass is going to travel backwards. So that's what I was talking about, just kind of balancing out what I can anticipate to happen to the geometry. Those corners could be more crisp, but like it's gonna get the job done. So I'm gonna let this set up, I'm gonna chill the pipe, I'm gonna heat just the face of it, and then pick up my big boy. Alright. I think I've got enough to stick. Southeast west, just to make sure it has secure contact. I'm just going to give a little warm-up heat here. sure it's happy. The contact area was the face. Somebody brushed that face. Here, use my nice.
Okay,
Maybe love this brush. Yeah, I'm trying to brush over. But I'm telling you, when you go to China, whenever you take your tourism visit there, stock up on brushes. They're so beautiful. All right, here you go. Here, wait, let me.
Read the alpha really well.
You can read the alpha well.
Yeah.
Anything else? Just alpha. Okay, get one more shot here. Ready? That's it. That's all you get. One more.
Alpha 3.
Yeah. Why? Are you worried?
What's happening?
It's,
That's pretty.
you know, you just pivot. As soon as you get over the pivot, it's okay.
I'm gonna keep the.
Kind of like, how do you describe? Just like stroke it. Like, yeah, sliding. I like sliding. Yeah. But slide toward me. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is heavy, but you just gonna have to pivot it. Once it's pivoted up, it's not terrible. Just like a bunch of random glyphs. I have so many glyphs at home. I was like, okay, we gotta show off all the glyphs. So it's just like a row of symbols. Yeah. Fucking chill while I'm slowly pumping heat on the inside. Go ahead. 90. 20. So if the oil's real hot, it just likes to like roast it. And the outside is smoking hot, and the inside is not.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you're pulling the eye, not the ball, getting it or papering it. Yeah. Yeah.
Always. I know that one of the edges is coming up on the edge, but it's gonna be okay.
Alpha.
Can I have somebody turn the stick at the pipe for a minute so I can just look at it? What? Oh, I see it. Yeah, it's in there. Sweet. Okay. Hang tight. This article's actually roasting my leftovers. Got it. But also, Kieran, you were saying that yours were not quite square. Like, do you see how crisp this is?
Yeah, it's so
But it's
crisp.
crisp because I'm not letting it ever get too hot at any one point.
Yeah.
I'm always like keeping it kind of chill and just going really low and slow until that heat saturates that entire volume. I'm still heating the whole oil. Again, you don't have to push down so hard, just like little encouragements. Wonderful. Yeah, because I want even heat through and through. If I start trying to just heat the lockup and not the moil, it's going to be a little cold at the moil end, which I don't want. Because I can always use the. Did you take this again? I can always use the squeezy bottle to chill the oil if need be, but I want to know for sure the lockup all the way through the connection point is like one temperature.
Are you heating it until when
I'm
it's
heating it until I see the whole volume move as though the whole volume is the same temperature. So I guess like maybe peer over my shoulder and pay out and see how it's still just like a block that's pivoting on the connection. When the whole thing is warm through and through, the whole thing will arc differently. It's like the best way I can describe it. It won't be like a block that's pivoting. It'll be like just a more natural gesture. Gentle encouragements. And you can start going in your direction now too, especially on that one face where the letters are creeping up. That's good. Yeah, because I've been having Keone scooch it towards me. It just like migrated on the edge. Yeah, someone can start prepping that. So two people, one person can start gathering, and another person can take caliper measurements of what I have now and set up those kill shelves just to frame it in a little bit.
Sarah?
Yeah.
Where'd you? Oh, there they are.
Sorry. Sorry. Oh,
You want to hand it off to the other?
Perfect. Yeah, let's go now.
Good.
I thought I could do this without sweating, but I can't. Yes. In fact, Stephen, why don't you take a conservative gather on this one and then one more on top of that? It'll be easier for you if you definitely have.
Sorry, you're just standing there.
yeah. I probably will.
Just pay attention to my cadence of eating. Like, notice that I'm also just spending a lot of time hanging out here, which is helping that outside. Yeah, you can go for it. It's helping that outside cool off. Pat it down a little bit and then separate the cold shells away. That's good. Just gently. Just gently.
Where are you gonna get the chocolate?
Yeah, the jack line's a little non-graceful. It's like a 1 with 2. Hold on, give me a second here. Let me like see how far I can get with just the marker. Okay, and then I'll take your encouragement.
Wait.
Use your judgment. Time out. All right. So it is like a lot of glass, and this size is quite heavy, but the maneuvers are like, 0, 180, 90 degrees, pivot it up. There's not like a ton of finesse beyond that. But I have 2 parts line pre-gaming for when I'm going to put that line in. I think I'm going to switch it one more time on the marker.
Are you putting the line above the connection there?
I usually put it right at the connection and then I'll chill a half inch above it.
Oh, okay.
So that's another reason why I'm not super stressed that one line is keeping over. It's really going to be junk anyways. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Yeah. Go ahead, Karen, just jump in. Yeah. I think we're there, y'all. Okay, so I'm going to go chill the pipe. There. Stay. Wait for me. Flip 180. Try to get your flips a little bit more decisive. Flip 180 again. Okay, let's hold it. 90 degrees now. 180. 90. That's great. Let's just try to let gravity pull it back on center. That's good. Go take another gentle heat and we'll do that again. Be aggressive.
That's too much. Aggressive?
Yes, get it in there.
Hey, Stellan, I'm good there. How deep do you want it?
I want enough to get my jaws around it with the diamond shears.
The diamond shears? Okay.
So you can test that. And you can also angle out a little with the jacks to like ease it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's not there yet.
Yes, please. Yes.
Who's gonna box it? You want?
Someone up the ladder?
Yeah.
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 Hope they don't know Jordan. Two. Oh yeah. Oh, this is great.
Oh.
Like this is what I.
Really in the air.
Yeah, I'm like I'm not even gonna need to. I'm gonna do actually hold this. I'm gonna do this. You know what? I never do this, but let's just go for it.
You want an arrow in the middle?
No, thank you.
Okay. Will that fit in the intro?
Don't turn, Keone, just stay square as best you can. Yeah, so that was really nice when gravity pretty much just does it. It got a little bit long on me because my water bucket was so far away from the glory hole, so I would recommend putting a water bucket right next to the glory hole.
Oh, we thought you wanted to be over here.
I meant, I do want that one there, but you just stay put. When I was dunking the bottom in the water, I was traveling to the back of the bench. In that time, it got long, which is why when I was feeding it, it got away from me a little bit. Okay,
What's
so
the order is it going in?
can you get ready to grab the bottom now?
Yeah.
This is the fun part. Let's look at the end